It's your girl Tiffany, Madam Malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you'll be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it will be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to the past, the present, or the future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone else in between that you may or may not know. So with that being said, guys, let's get started. I had to restart this video. Okay, so your overall messages is they're dangerous, wickedness in high places, secret spy, human traffickers, cons in action, and secret island. Okay, as I was saying before I had to restart this video, I do feel like we're speaking of those of them who are on a higher level of this major human trafficking operation, okay? Not those on a lower level, the foot soldiers, the puppets with the strings, you know, who do all the dirty work of, you know, the big bad guys who making billions or trillions of dollars off the operation, who's in hiding behind the scenes, behind closed doors, that pay everybody else to do their dirty work, okay? With wickedness in high places sitting right next to their dangerous, which Spirit is saying don't trust them, get out, run, don't look back, okay? Wickedness at high places are speaking to, this also says Beast System 666, so this is speaking to those of them, we're talking persons who are like billionaires, trillionaires, okay? Individuals who live in castles and mansions and different things like that, who are in hiding in the cut, that run, rule and control this major human trafficking operation here, okay? So these are the individuals that we're talking about, okay? With secret spy here, I do believe they got a snake in their own damn swamp, okay? Somebody who's a secret spy is what this is talking about. Now, this secret spy, this could be somebody on a higher level, or this could be one of the individuals who have been contracted to be to run this human trafficking operation here, okay? But I also see here cons in action, okay? So what you have is a whole lot of con artists who are working together, conning each other and other persons here, okay? And they may or may not be aware that they have a secret spy, okay? Whoever this secret spy is aware of this major human trafficking operation, as well as the secret hidden islands that they have as well here, okay? I feel like this is not like heard it through the grapevine type of a energy. I feel like this, whoever this secret spy has been there, seen it with their own eyes, know the ins and outs of operational things that's going on, okay? Spirit, clarify they're dangerous. So these are some, this is a group of men here, okay? The manly man type of men here, okay? So of course on the outside, these men appear to be, you know, manly man type, okay? Very manly, muscular, or what have you, regardless of what they're into behind the scenes, okay? Sorry for the pause, guys. I just say that because matter of fact, I'm getting some energy, but matter of factly, no, a lot of these men who, you know, are very wealthy, very high up in power, on the outside come off as very macho or very strong, very well endowed, very bossy, you know, boss-like and controlling. They're actually, you know, into some very taboo things behind the scenes, and many of them are quite sensitive behind the scenes in the bedroom, according to what they like. Nonetheless, okay, these are the big honchos who are in power, okay, who run, rule, and control everything, okay. Snap of a finger, stroke of a key, you know, a button or keystroke or something, they get shit done, they get what they want or whatever. Spirit is referring to these persons as dangerous, okay? And I feel like they're dangerous. To be quite honest with you, they're being seen as dangerous because of the wealth they have, the power they have, the privilege that they have, okay? And the reason why I say that is because 9 times out of 10, they send out other people to do their dirty work, okay? So your chances of coming into contact with one of them, and now, you know what I'm saying, they could enlist somebody else to do something dangerous and evil or wicked for them, but frankly, they sit behind the scenes, behind closed doors, on their ass, and dictate what they want other people to do while they sit back and watch, okay, majority of the freaking time, okay? And that's just the way it is with them, okay? These men are mean, they're strong, you know, surly kind of guys, temperamental, not so much affectionate, okay, bossy, controlling, type of an individual. But these are businessmen, these are powerful men, these are wealthy men who are high up in power in different things, okay, who are being seen as dangerous. I'm not sure why all that other information came out, but for some reason Spirit let me to talk about it, okay? But it's interesting. A lot of people would be surprised of a lot of these men who you think are just like, you know, big and buff and they're powerful and they're bosses and they make money moves and they're wealthy. You would be surprised what turns them on and what they like and want done behind the scenes, behind closed doors in the bedroom, okay? You would be surprised, okay? They play the macho role when they're at work, okay? And by all means, they are bosses and they have a lot of money and different things, but many of them, some of them, if you don't want to say many, well, all of them are into a lot of taboo shit, okay? But there's a great deal of them who are more so on the sensitive side when it comes to the bedroom, behind the scenes, okay? And then you have those who, you know, into a lot of other shit or whatever, but you would be surprised. You would be surprised. So we have the devil here, okay? On wickedness in high places, beast system 666. So it's no coincidence that this would come up, okay? Because these individuals are very sinister, okay? They're very evil. They're very wicked, okay? This devil card of mine, the Spirit is saying evil is as evil does, okay? These persons are a part of wicked cults, witch covens, devil worship, Satanism, and what have you. They're very sinister, very evil, very wicked, very demonic, okay, or even demonically possessed. These individuals do belong to a particular secret society. Like I said, those of them, they play with demons as well as they are demonic and demonically possessed themselves. These individuals are sellouts. They have sold their soul, okay? They make up these elites, satanic powers that be. The devil also talks about addictions, addictive patterns of behavior, temptations, toxicity, bad habits, okay? It can speak to the dark arts, voodoo, black magic, and it speaks to a multitude of different things here, okay? But with the devil coming out on wickedness in high places, these are some very sinister persons who are chained to the devil who just happen to be high up in power. And these are the type of individuals who are running these said operations. Spirit, clarify secret spy. Whoever this secret spy is, this person was set up for failure in a way. They got in some type of bad deal or a bogus industry contract or something, okay? There's something that's being done with this person or to this person where they feel oppressed in some type of way. This is like some type of modern day slavery by the shady elite, okay? But this person is turned secret spy here, okay? Yeah, because this person knows the truth and the clarity about these things that's secret, about these things that's hidden here, okay? This secret spy has been to this secret hidden treasure island. This is literally my secret hidden treasures island card, okay? Which talks about trafficking, shipping, operations, prostitution, sex trade, weapons of mass destruction, drugs, gold, money. There's a multitude of different things, okay, that these persons high up in power have their hands into, and some type of truth and clarity. This secret spy know the truth and clarity about these secret hidden things. Look at those naked people. They're in the middle of the night here on this island here, okay? There's also a lot of dead bodies in the water. You see that shadowy figure here? You would think that was something demonic, like some type of demon or something. All the dead bodies that's in the water, okay, that they've had their way with and disposed of, okay? But you see these like cave-like things or whatever, and how it has that opening and you go in there or whatever. There's also bodies being hidden in there, but there's things that they do on these secret hidden islands as well. Nonetheless, this secret spy know the truth and the clarity about all these secret things, all these hidden things, okay? And I feel like this secret spy may speak or come out with some type of truth or clarity pertaining to these things that have been secret, that is supposed to be hidden, okay? Spirit clarify human traffickers. And I feel like the reason why this person is going to do this is because they're being oppressed in some type of way. Somebody set them up for failure. They're in a bad deal. They got some type of bad deal, bad contract. So this person has turned secret spy and is going to expose them some type of way because they're being mistreated in some type of way. Okay, so we have the Chariot here, okay, which sits here with human traffickers, okay? So obviously the Chariot talks about movement, travel, relocation, journeys, transportation, vehicles, trips, trafficking. The Chariot also speaks to determination, friction, progress, and willpower, okay? A surge forward in something. So it's no coincidence that that would be here when speaking of human trafficking, okay? Yeah. These masculines, oh shit. These masculines, these cons in action, they're running. And if you notice, can you see those arrows that's pointing at this cons in action, but they're pointing back to this human trafficking here. So we have child sex ring, human trafficking here, prostitution, shipping, child abuse, satanic ritual abuse, sex slaves, underground sex trade, kidnapping, children in cages, underground porn, abductions, okay? This is my pizza card here, okay? Those of you that's in the know what pizza means, what it stands for, okay? So this is what's going on here, okay? These cons in action are running this operation here. This is what's going on. But they, like I said, they do have a snake in their own swamp here because they have a secret spy who is very, very close. This is, like I said, this is not like heard it through the grapevine, know somebody that knows somebody that's a part of something. This person has been there, seen it, know it, and knows what's going on, okay? CIA is actually aware of this as well. So we'll clarify this cons in action. There's going to be some type of heartache or heartbreak as it relates to this situation. These masculines here, these cons and in action, these wickedness in high places, chained to the devil who's involved in this, because y'all, this is billion-dollar business. Okay, they bring in billions or trillions of dollars. I believe human trafficking probably bring in more money than the pharmaceutical companies and different things like that. I can almost guarantee it. And drugs is up there, but you know, when it comes to drugs on various different levels, whether it's pharmaceutical drugs or it's street drugs, you know, they're in the billions and different things too. But the sex trade, y'all be surprised, bro. The sex trade can bring in trillions of dollars yearly. This is happening all over the world. Spirit, clarify this secret island. Clarify this secret island. Hold on, guys. These cards. Oh, wanted to go in reverse. Clarify the secret island, Spirit. There's some, I see the Three of Swords again. Okay, the Three of Swords talks about heartache, heartbreak, sorrow, betrayals, loss, misery, pain, disappointment. Okay, crying tears, lying, cheating, hurt feelings. There's a lot of things that's going on at the secret island, but there's things that's coming out that's going on. Okay, there's also a lot of money that's being made at this secret island. There's a major tower. There is a major tower that is going to happen, that is going to collapse this operation in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, or something destructive, something tragic and chaotic is going to happen. Okay, whether or not it shuts these type of operations down completely, who knows? But it's definitely going to cause a major problem with this operation, because like I said, this is something that's happening all over the world. Okay, just because a major bust or something happens, say this is in the United States, okay, or say this is in, you know, wherever it's at, will all areas that's running this type of operation be affected by this? To a certain degree, maybe yes, in the terms of money and exposure in different things like that or whatever. Would it completely stop these operations? Who knows? Because that would take that literally would take a whole lot of power. And to be quite honest with you, if you think about it, you've got the wealthiest persons in the world who are running, ruling, and controlling this operation. You understand what I'm saying? Your big banksters and everything. Okay? The people that would have to take, if you think about it like this, the people who would have to go up against these persons and take them down make way less money than the people that's running these operations. Not to mention, those people who are running these operations are the very people who are the reason for them even getting a paycheck to have the jobs that they have. This is how they get away with the shit. You understand what I'm saying? So when you have individuals who say own the Federal Reserve, create the currency, you understand what I'm saying? Without that shit being done, all of you that have a job, you wouldn't fucking get paid any darn thing if it wasn't for this banking system, if it wasn't for the currency being created, if it wasn't for the Federal Reserve and all of that. Y'all all just be working your jobs for free. You understand what I'm saying? So think that in the same terms of when you're thinking about police, agents, detectives, even fucking military. That's the reason why all of them is in the pocket of these satanic powers that be like this, okay? Because first of all, their jobs were created by them. You understand what I'm saying? Where do you think their pay comes from? Them. And it would take literally them to take down these persons. But doing so, would they be doing so for the greater good at their own risk and at the detriment of their own salaries? Because the military could rise up against the elitists. You can get every detective, every agent, every police officers to team together and rise up against the satanic powers that be, the shadow government, and these elitists. But if you think about it, they would probably only be doing so for the greater good of humanity. And their pay would be at risk. Their careers would be at risk. Okay? This is the reason why you have a lot of stupid, ignorant, dumb people who are willing to do things for money. Especially when they're in the pockets of these people. This is the reason why they have gotten away with shit like this. For decades upon decades. And nothing is being done about it. This is exactly the reason why, how they can have scientists, mad scientists, create the most horrible shit. Give it to these satanic powers that be. Give it to the government. Allow them to use humanity as fucking guinea pigs, and they invade and violate people's minds to manipulate them and control them and be their little fucking puppets and their slaves and shit. This is the reason why the shit goes on, and they all turn a blind eye and they do nothing the fuck about it, because they're all in the pockets of these satanic powers that be. They're in the pockets of the very individuals who have the most money, make the fucking money, and could literally pay them any fucking thing for selling out to them. This is why this shit continues to go on. This is the reason why when you are a targeted individual, certain persons that you are being attacked about, you go and make a complaint to your local police. They literally would do nothing for you. They would do nothing to help you. Why? Because persons high up in power and involved in this shit. Do you know how many people have died or come up missing and that shit is left unsolved? You know why? Because persons high up in power told their ass to stand down and turn a blind fuck eye to cover it up. Because they had something to fucking do with it. And guess what? No matter how those bastards take the effort to, or take the oath to protect and serve, they have to follow orders if they want to keep their job. And the fucked up thing about it is, if they refuse and they walk away from their jobs, that makes them and their family a target. Because now this person not only knows what type of shit that they're into and they're doing, but they will turn around and target this person to keep them from speaking out, to try to discredit them and make them look bad for standing up and doing the right thing. This is a fucked up world that we live in, y'all. This is the reason why we have shit like this going on in the world. Why there's billions and trillions of dollars that's being made off of human trafficking, drug trafficking, organ harvesting, and everything else. And ain't a damn thing being done about it. You got some of the richest persons in the fucking world, and you have people who are starving on a daily basis. Some of the richest people in the world that's got the most money, and there are people who are homeless and on the street. That should not be. Ask yourself how one could be so selfish, how you could have more money. I mean, some of these people got more money that they could spend in a lifetime. As a matter of fact, they got enough money for several fucking lifetimes over. And they will do nothing to help anybody. And yeah, they play pretend like, oh, we donate to this charity. All those damn charities and shit, 9 times out of 10, they're all set up. They're all fraudulent. And guess what? Who do you think they hustle the money out of the most? Tax-paying ass citizens. And you living from paycheck to paycheck, scraping every nickel and fucking dime. How long are you going to donate for cancer research when they already have a fucking cure? They created the shit. They have a cure. Guess what? They're not going to put the cure out. They're not going to make the cure available. Why? Because they will have to make it available to all the hospitals, which means anybody who go into the hospital who's dealing with any type of cancerous problems, they have the cure. They have to give it to you, whether you got money to pay for it the fuck or not. They make more money off of sick people than they do healthy people. They have the cure. They have the cure to other diseases that they have created, like AIDS and all kinds of shit. They're not going to put the cure out. Why? Why? First of all, they wanted to populate in the first place. So they're happy with more of you dying anyway. This is why we live in a world like this, because the shit that they do, the shit that they create. You understand what I'm saying? But there's billions of trillions of dollars. I'm only saying all that to say that there's billions of trillions of dollars that is being made off of human fucking trafficking. Abductions, people being forced into prostitution for sick, nasty, twisted ass bastards that want to torture people, that want to have their way with fucking people. Every last one of them should be castrated. The sick, twisted thing about it, what would blow many of your minds, there's a lot of women who's high up in power who's a part of this shit as well. Who torture abducted victims and different shit and have their way with them. It's not just a man. They just happen to run the operation. They just been doing the most from the very beginning. But they done trained a lot of these women that's to come up in wealth, and that they have allowed to come up in wealth and power just to be just as sick and twisted as their asses are. And the reason why this shit exists and is going on every day and there's nothing that's being done about it, like this is so evil, so wicked. You would think every person on board, from military to agents to detectives, anybody that works for government, anybody, police, even if you don't even have a particular position in authority, you would think everybody, this would be the one thing that everybody in the world would team together, set their differences aside, team together to work together to bring a complete end to. But that does not happen. And nobody wonders why. Nobody wonders why. These people can make anything happen. You mean to tell me if every millionaire, every billionaire, every trillionaire get together and decided they want to put their foot down and they're going to put an end to human trafficking, you mean to tell me that they power, their wealth, and their money couldn't do so in a fucking day? They could, but they refuse. They could. Just like all of them coming together could end world hunger in a day. All of them coming together could end homelessness in a day. They don't want the shit to end. They don't want it to end. As a matter of fact, they create those problems. They create those problems. But nevertheless, there's a major tower that's getting ready to collapse. It's going to collapse in some type of way. Maybe because of this secret spy who knows about, because there's something secret, significant to the secret spy, these human traffickers in this secret island here. And a major tower is about to collapse, okay? Because of some type of truth and clarity about something that's hidden, that's secret, coming out. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Y'all can run around and play pretend like this world is so awesome, so great, and different shit if you want to, but ain't no way. It couldn't possibly be with this type of shit going on. Spirit, clarify they're dangerous. Clarify they're dangerous. These men are willing to kill, steal, and destroy. They're dangerous. They're willing to cause the death to any who get in the way of their operations. Spirit, clarify wickedness in high places. Wickedness in high places. These wicked persons in high places, these demonic figures, they're in concern about something. They're worried about something. And it could be because of this spy. They could have received some type of messages of concern. Spirit, clarify secret spy. Whoever the secret spy is a false person, okay? And I feel like they're coming out as a false person because they're wearing a mask. They're not who they appear to be, okay? So this person is walking the walk, talking the talk, playing their role, okay? They in there like swimwear, okay? They know the ins and the outs of things that's going on and all kinds of things, but this person is a secret spy, okay? And this person alone could cause major damage. I almost want to stop this reading. Okay, I almost want to stop this reading because whatever this secret spy is doing, these satanic powers that be don't need to know. on my account of doing this during reading. Spirit, clarify human traffickers. Human traffickers. Human traffickers, Spirit. These human traffickers are abducting children. Okay? These cons in action, these men, these are wealthy men in power. I told you they was wealthy, prominent men in power, sitting here with wickedness in high places. Spirit, what's going on with the secret island? What's going on with the secret island? Oh, I keep seeing occupation. Whoever this secret spy is working at this secret island, I believe. It's working for them in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. What's going on with this secret island, Spirit? There's persons that could be being locked up or in prison. Obviously on this secret island. Yeah, I see imprisoned here. Imprisonment. This secret spy know where this secret island is, and knows that there's still victims that's being imprisoned on this island. I also see official persons at the bottom of the deck here. Now, official persons are persons who work for government, persons who are in power, persons who hold some type of authority, structure, or leadership here, okay? So, these persons in power know what's going on. There's an official person that's a mature man who knows what's going on in these here operations. Spirit, clarify their dangers. These dangerous men, wow, this is how they treat them. And this is interesting. You see scholar here? These are supposedly educated, sophisticated, illuminated, knowledgeable type of individuals. Scholars are specialists in their particular fields of study. Scholars are persons who are into academics. They have degrees. They're very knowledgeable. They're highly educated. These are the type of individuals the Spirit is calling dangerous. Very wealthy, prominent persons the Spirit is calling dangerous. They're imprisoning these individuals that they're using as servants, as slaves, as prostitutes. And then they killing them. They use them, abuse them, and then they kill them. Spirit, clarify wickedness in high places. Wickedness in high places. Got the enemy. They're the enemy. They don't care nothing at all about the soul, the salvation, the life, or nothing of no human being at all. And that's putting it nicely. Spirit, clarify secret spy. Clarify secret spy. We have pleasure seeker here. Whoever this secret spy, first of all, pleasure seeker is someone who do something for their own amusement, enjoyment, liking, ill will, desire, or something. Okay, whoever this secret spy, maybe is playing like, you know, they are into this type of thing. They with this type of thing, but they're watching everything. They're watching everybody. You know, type of thing. And it's like this person is going with a group of other men, or around a group of other men or something. Human traffickers. Look, merchant here. A merchant it deals with, first of all, a merchant is a person or a company dealing with foreign countries, in wholesale and trade. You see how he's sitting here with these goods here, and you see that ship over here? Think of these goods as a person, and he's trading, selling them to be shipped somewhere else. These children, these cons in action, these lords here. This is someone in power, authority, influence, a master or a ruler or something. These wealthy men in power. I told you, they are the ones. The wickedness in high places. Okay? Who are running this here operation. I mean, you got po hustler ass little pimps, okay? Them jokers is on a lower level, and they could get busted in a fucking day, okay? They only got 1 or 2 hoes on the stroll, okay? They have assing, pole hustling, running an operation. We talking about major fucking underground sex trade, human traffickers. You understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers got ships and barges and containers and both all kinds of shit, yachts and all kinds of shit. And how they trafficking first from you know, to and fro. In the United States, out the United States, to other countries, all kinds of shit. That's a human trafficking operation. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not talking about no low level, low life, low vibrational, pro hustling ass individuals who still living in the hood. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about some very wealthy, prominent figures who run, rule, and control this here operation. Secret island spirit. Clarify secret island. Clarify secret island. There's a lot of money that's being made on this secret island for these babies, these persons that's being imprisoned on this island. There's a lot of talk that's going on. A lot of gossip that's going around about this as well. Somebody could be working for someone. Whoever this secret spy is working for someone. But this person is a foe. Like they're an enemy, they're an opponent here. They're not really for them. But they're working for someone. Working for these pleasure seekers. And this is how they know what's going on with this human trafficking operation and this secret island and what goes on the secret island. Yeah, look at this. Lord have mercy. Hope. Child. These children are being brutalized. Injured. Hurt. For fortunes. Look at that, lovers. For fortunes. Not no chump change. For fortunes. And other person, you best believe other persons that they allowing to come to these islands, or they allowing to buy and trade and sell, all that shit is happening amongst other wealthy persons. Spirit, clarify that dangerous. Toxicity, bound patterns. They're chained to the devil, like I told you. Wickedness in high places. Wickedness in high places. Ooh. Deception, temptation. The enemy here. Full of deception and temptation. Hold on, guys. This secret spy, didn't I tell you he got a bad deal? He got a bogus contract. He was set up for failure. This is Saturn energy here. This talks about contracts, careers, and commitments. This person, I told you, this secret spy is working for someone in this operation. Spirit, clarify human traffickers. Clarify human traffickers. Masculine. Masculines are running this human trafficking operation. Even the traffickers are men. Spirit, clarify cons in action. I say third eye clarity. There might be some type of limitations that get put on these cons in action here. There's a whole, there's a whole wealthy family. It could be several of them. There's a whole family, wealthy family, that is involved in this human trafficking operation. It could be more than one family. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you think of this, like how the men have come out here or whatever, you know, like, say you got a wealthy man that's that's a part of this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? He probably got, some bougie stuck up kids, who was born with silver spoons and they, gold spoon plated spoons in their mouths because daddy rich, okay? And they'd have been spoiled and pampered their whole fucking life. He's probably got some trophy damn wife that have to keep herself boozed up and peeled up all the time because the husband is never fucking around, is completely oblivious to the business and the operations that he got going on and shit like that. You got those of them who out there like that. The evil father's in on this shit alone, and his family, his kids, and his wife and shit. They're oblivious to other shit that's going on. They know the evil and wicked and a part of some sinister shit, but they're not too much sure of all the details of what he into. Though this right here, there is a whole wicked ass family, like the husband, the wives, the kids. If the husband got any siblings, they are involved. Like a whole family is in on this shit, and they makes trillions of dollars off of this shit, bruh. Clarify cause and action. I'm telling y'all, I keep seeing family here. There is a particular family who is like head honchos in this human trafficking operation. Look at that family, home, commitment. A whole family is in on this shit. Human trafficking of children and shit like that, y'all. I forget the name of it. You know what? I seen a movie like that one time. This girl had ended up dating this guy, and like she met him like in the city, however they started dating or whatever, and then he wanted to introduce her to his family, after they had been dating for a little bit or whatever. So she's like, she all for it. She think, when you get that to that level in your relationship, you think it's regular shit. Oh, you just got a regular mom, a regular dad, regular people. No, he ended up taking her wherever the hell they ended up traveling to. These people stayed in a huge, enormous ass mansion, if you want to call it a mansion, okay, because it practically looked like a fucking castle, okay. But I'm talking about so extravagant and she was like, you could have told me your family was fucking rich, okay. So anyway, while she was there, weird shit started happening, okay. And she thought she was having bad dreams. One night she kept hearing some noises, and she got up and she seen this little black girl that was running. She was like, help me, help me. And then the girl disappeared. And then it was another night where she seen that shadowy figure outside, and then she looked outside and she seen this man, and he was like hauling this body or something. And so she was telling the family over breakfast when she would get up that there was weird things going on. And then and something of hers went missing and all this other kind of stuff. And, they would play it off. Oh, it's nothing. Oh, you're just dreaming. Gaslighting a motherfucker. Y'all, come to find out, the entire family is in on fucking human trafficking. Even the mother, the wife. Okay? And the son that she was in a relationship with, he had a brother. So the brother and the dad, they had a couple girls like tied up in like one of the guest houses thing, or a garage, or like whatever the fuck it was, shed or whatever. It was so much property out there. And what they would do is, when they get ready to be sold, like they bid them off or whatever, when they get ready to be sold, they'll have to transport them, whatever, or the person to come and get them, like however they was doing that or whatever. So the girl ended up snooping around and seeing some shit or whatever, and the one girl that she seen that had got away, that was running, and she thought she was dreaming, he ended up like burning her up in like a fire pit type of thing or some shit like that or whatever. And so she was finding remnants of the clothes. Anyway, long story short, the brother that she was dating knew that this shit was going on, but that was the reason why he had to move from the house. Like, he didn't want to be a part of it and different things like that. But they had just got to a point in their relationship where he wanted to introduce her to his family and shit. But they had this going on. So by the time the girl got ready to find, was finding shit out or whatever, they ended up trying to hold her hostage because she hadn't seen too much. She knew too much. Different shit was going on and shit like that or whatever. And like, even the brother's girlfriend, the other brother's girlfriend, knew that the shit was going on, because they even used her to hook her up with the other brother. Okay, so long story short, the mother ended up saying, she was like, "Don't take it personal. It's just business. It's just her way of life. It's like it was just nothing to set women and little kids up and shit and abduct them and shit. They look at the shit like business, and they're making millions of dollars, billions of dollars off of the shit. It's just business." And this was the mother, the wife, who had said this. And she ended up tying up the girl, because by this time the girl had seen too much, had to knew what was going on and all this other kind of shit or what have you. She wanted to leave. They refused to let her leave and all this other kind of shit. So long story short, it ended up, which if it hadn't went the other way, but she would have been totally screwed, okay, way out there. But the way they ended the movie, the boyfriend ended up coming back to the house and finding out that the family was holding her hostage and had tied her up and was planning to kill her and all this other kind of shit. So it literally took him rebelling against his family to save his girlfriend and to save the other victims and get them out of there and whatever. And that's how the movie ended up going off or whatever. Y'all, it was a trip. And I'm like, it's whole families that's in on this shit. Even the women. And the crazy part about it, you got a lot of these motherfuckers is just as sneaky and freaky and nasty as the people that they be selling these victims to and different shit. They be doing stuff too. And then you got some of them who may not even be into that type of shit. They know what goes on and how these motherfuckers get down, but they literally take a business standpoint to it. Like, we abducting these. Brunettes cost this much, blondes cost that much, redheads cost this much, black hair cost that much, brown skin, light skin, tall, short, black, this, that, and the other. They all go for a certain fucking price. You got some of them who strictly look at it like business. They don't care where you come from, what you done been through, or nothing like that. And they'll tell they guys, make sure I get them in one piece, or unhurt, or you can't sell them if they're this, that, and the other, and different shit. Like, it's crazy, y'all. It's really crazy. And then you got the ones of them who is a part of the shit, who is into the shit, and they into the shit all the way across the board. So they'll be the very ones who will sexually assault them, beat them, rape them, attack them, and buy them, and trade them, all kinds of sick ass shit. And then you have the other ones who know that this type of shit go on. I mean, they could be anywhere from beat to death, tortured in some type of satanic ritual, and then consumed, eaten. Okay, like anything could happen to them. They don't care. All they know is they're going to get paid hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars for each of these persons. This shit goes on, and it goes on every fucking day. And the sad damn thing about it is this big fucking business. And you got military, agents, detectives, police officers, all kind of people who are in government who turn a blind eye every fucking day and allow this shit to go on. Yet these are the same motherfuckers who stand up and they got leadership roles, who in fucking power and stand before the people and try to right or wrong you and want to tell you about fucking law and order when they let this type of shit go on every fucking day. Cons in action, shadow side, moon energy, the dark night. Okay, you see that one eye there? Sinister shit, evil shit, wicked shit, demonic shit going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind people's back, in darkness, in the wee hours of the morning. And I'm telling you, there's whole families who are involved in this shit. And those of them on a lower level, y'all have no idea. You got somebody in your family right now who willing to sacrifice their own goddamn kids for some money. You got people who are dying to get in the industry right now. If they could get a deal, get a contract, get on with a major fucking a label, they will sacrifice their kids, their mamas, or any damn thing right the fuck now. If it's going to put them on the map, if it's going to give them a certain amount of money so they can stunt in front and live lavishly and all this other kind of bullshit they promise you. They're doing it every day. They're doing it every day. So y'all understand, people sell out on a lower level. Y'all assume just because you see somebody who still stay in the hood and they move from the hood. Look, let me tell you something. 9 times out of 10, without hard work, anybody you knew who grew up in the hood and they went from the hood to living middle class, they sold out. They sold out. Now, that can happen for someone who has worked really hard, but if you think back what this person has done in their lifetime work-wise, how can it doesn't figure out right that they can afford to live in such a way? You understand what I'm saying? Which means somewhere along the line, they sold out. They got a contract. They're working for someone. This is what enabled them to get that money, to drive nice cars, and to live in middle class neighborhoods. See, some people sell out on a lower level. Other people sell out to on a higher level, to be rich and to be famous and to be household names and to be on the TV screens and the magazines and all this other kind of shit. There's levels to this shit. What level you trying to go to? You understand what I'm saying? So it's people on a lower level. You got people right now living in middle class neighborhoods, right? Driving nice cars every motherfucking day. Okay? Banking with fucking credit unions and shit. You understand what I'm saying? The credit union is federal. Do you understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will sell out for sure. You banking with credit union, right? Okay? Believe that. Especially a motherfucker that comes from the hood. Oh yeah, you sold out a long time ago. You understand what I'm saying? And they can still be on a lower level. They can be in a middle class neighborhood and shit. But you best believe these motherfuckers will sacrifice their mamas. They will sacrifice their children, their grandchildren, some more shit to live comfortably on a middle class level. I think it's a game when it's really not. I'm trying to tell you what I know. I'm trying to tell you what I know. Y'all don't want to listen to me though. So there's there's obviously control tactics that's being used at this secret island. They got all kinds of shit that's going on. Celebrations and different shit like that. You look at this celebration card. Don't it look like this person's arm and hand and everything is drenched in blood and shit? It's all kinds of shit that goes on this secret island here, okay? But I also see something here about control tactics and guilt and sabotage here. Okay? Because something is going to be exposed. Yeah, some type of truth or clarity is coming out about the secret island. Yeah, what I tell you? Truth. This person, this secret spy, It's speaking some type of truth about what's going on this secret island. Yeah. This is happening in the present too, Spirit is saying. Somebody could be feeling some type of rejection, loss, or feeling fragmented. This could be this person. Remember, I told you this person is being some type of control tactics being used on them. This person feel oppressed in some type of way, like they got suckered into some type of bad deal or bogus contract or something. And this is the reason why this person turned secret spy and is going to expose something to possibly free them from this bullshit here. Yeah, guilt, sabotage here. I say it again, control tactics. This control tactics is being used on this person here to manipulate them, to control them in some type of way, to force them to keep working in some type of way. But something is fated though. There's something fated that's going to happen. There's going to be some type of divine intervention here about the shit that's going on the secret island. Something's going to bring about a major change as well. At least to this island and this operation that's going on with this island here. Yeah. There's a lot of parties that goes on this island too. Parties, celebrations. But there's some type of sabotage that's going to happen. There's a fated event that's going to occur. And this could have something to do with this tower that's going to collapse. There's something major that's going to go down. Okay, guys? So that's what's going on here. What other messages? There's a lot of people. Transformation here talks about death. Hope at the bottom of the deck. This is the second hope card we've been seeing. Let's see what's going on here. They're dangerous. They're dangerous. Somebody could be suffering in silence, but shit, I feel like all the victims that is in prison on this damn secret island is suffering in silence. Okay? Got persons in authority that's involved here. Like I said, wickedness in high places. Something is causing some obstacles and challenges for this wickedness in high places. Spirit, let me go up this secret spy here. Okay? This person is working in the shadows, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind these wicked folks in high places back, okay? With someone, okay? Yeah, the truth. This person has spoke some type of truth or clarity about this secret hidden treasure island. Spirit, clarify human traffickers. Human traffickers. Temptation here. Devil energy here. Toxic energy here. Yeah, these cons in action, now they want to be trapped in fear. Now they want to be trapped in fear with all the involvement they got going on in these operations here. Yeah, see, they in partnerships and alliances running this secret island here, okay? Now they trapped in fear. They feeling some type of damn way about the truth and the clarity coming out about this mess. There's going to be some type of disruption that happens on this island. There's some type of disruption that's happening on this island. It's because some type of truth or clarity is happening or coming out. A lot of people in mental conflict. There's deception and there's envy around this situation. A lot of sacrifice. A lot of sacrifice that's going on this island. There's a lot of victims that die. They use, abuse, and then they thrown away. Remember that card I showed you? That came out of my deck? That came out with this secret spy here. Remember that body that I showed you that was in the water? There's a lot of victims. After they use and abuse and they put to death, they toss. Those of them that they don't want to consume, they're tossed in that water. Okay, guys? This is what's going on here. Let's get you some further clarification. Please give us clear and accurate messages. Yeah, there's a lot of extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions about what's going on right now pertaining this. They really, all they care about is money. That's all they care about is money. They flow of money in this operation. Spirit clarify, they're dangerous. They're dangerous. Yeah. There's definitely some type of truth or clarity coming out here. We had a high priestess with the emperor here. Okay. So these individuals, like I said, are high in power. They hold some type of secret knowledge, secret information, obviously, about these operations here. Wickedness in high places. Wickedness in high places, spirit. Yeah. These wicked folks in high places, honey, they making hella fire money. With that 10 of Pentacles there, they making hella fire money. Off of these operations. They all collaborate together for the purposes of money here. They collaborate with one another. They lie, they cheat, they steal, abduct, traffic, all kinds of things. Spirit, clarify the secret spy. What's going on with the secret spy? What's going on with this secret spy? This secret spy trying to be strong in this situation here, trying to stand their ground to overcome some type of conflict in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. But this person could be worried, could be concerned in some type of way, okay? We have the 5 of Swords here because there's some type of conflict that's going on, or something that they're saying or doing or spoke on because it's going to cause some type of conflict. Human trafficker, spirit. Yeah, and this has to do with this truth, this clarity that's come out. Human trafficker, spirit. Yeah, they sneaking and creeping around in darkness. Okay? They in groups. Teams and groups and collaborations together doing this human trafficking. Spirit, clarify these cons in action here. I told you, liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators, con artists. They're sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something. Cons in action. There's going to be a major tower that collapsed, though, okay? There's something, there's going to be something tragic and chaotic that's going to happen because of this situation or at this secret island. It's going to take, I feel like this is going to take place at the secret island, okay? Whatever takes place is going to cause major heartache or heartbreak here. There's something tragic that's going to happen at the island. Some type of judgment or decision has been made. victims that's left on that island, they could literally try to go to that island and kill, like slaughter and kill every one of them victims all at one time, to make it seem like there's nothing there, there's no one there, or some shit like that, or whatever. There's a major tower that's going to take place at this island. But I feel like that tower is tied into other things as well. Cause and action. Got the devil here. So, of course, they're chained to the devil. Like I said. Shepherds for the devil. These individuals are doing a lot of hocus pocus magic behind the scenes here. These individuals, these warlocks, they call themselves magicians. They're using every tool that they have available to them to try to manipulate something to go in their favor. There's a lot of people in mental conflict, that's stressed, that's worried about the situation, that's all up in their head, all up in their thoughts. Can't sleep, can't eat, can't think over this situation. A lot of persons are going on the run, moving to calmer waters. Persons could be leaving the United States or trying to get out of Dodge in some type of way. Yeah. There's persons who going on the run here because of some type of gossip, some type of truth or clarity or brutal honesty that's coming out about what's going on. There's a lot of strife, a lot of competition, sadness and loss, extreme feelings, overwhelming emotions, fast communication. Many of these individuals went to the crossroads and made the wrong decision. I keep seeing that. Two of Swords. Energy. These individuals made the wrong decision for the purposes of money. All they cared about was money. Okay? But something is complete and utter betrayal. This situation is causing a lot of heavy burdens, hardships, problematic situations. The world here, there's a completion of something. There's going to be a completion of something, a finalizing of something, a ending of something. Something is coming to an end for something new to begin here. Okay? Yeah. As it relates with some type of partnership. So see, this is the shit I'm talking about here. Whatever this operation that they got going on with this island here, this shit is coming to an end. There's going to be a major bust, a major calm down of this secret island here. Okay? And the individuals that's involved here, okay? But this shit is coming to an end. There's going to be a finalizing of this for a new partnership to begin. So they're going to do shit, but shut this shit down and start it up somewhere else in another partnership. That's what I'm talking about, man. Fuck shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I said. This shit liable to never end. Never end. As long as these wealthy, and you have lower level wealthy people who still don't have the type of wealth and power of the people that I'm talking about. Even lower level wealthy people, their wealth is still based off of these motherfuckers here. You understand what I'm saying? Wealthy is an understatement for these persons that I'm talking about. Even people who are on lower, wealthy on a lower level, hard work still got them that wealth. You understand what I'm saying? Hard work, dedication, sacrifice, hardships, and some more shit got them that wealth, even on a lower level. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not talking, y'all, I'm trying to tell you. With wickedness in high places here, coming out, cons and actions here, we are talking about, I can't even stress to you all enough the persons that I'm talking about. They're beyond wealthy. Their entire families are. We're not talking about any one person. within their family. You understand what I'm saying? Just like if you as a regular person right now, you did whatever, got into whatever part of the industry, created something, invented something, and became wealthy. That would not make your entire family wealthy. That would make you wealthy based off of whatever type of work you are doing or whatever you got into. I am talking about persons that are so wealthy, their entire family is wealthy. You understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers ain't do, and don't get me wrong, because they do have lower level wealthy because they're doing business with other wealthy people. So all of these persons who are wealthy are not on the same level wealthy. Okay, the ones who are running, ruling, and controlling this shit are beyond wealthy. The ones who paying to play are on a lower level wealthy. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they're still involved. They can get exposed, the lower level wealthy persons. But even what I'm telling you is, busting this secret island, this shit coming down or something, shit, the setup going the way it is, it's going to bring about an ending here. But it's going to, the world talks about a finalizing, a completion, an ending. Okay? But it's an ending for a new beginning. Coupled with the Two of Cups, these motherfuckers already have preparation to start up their operation elsewhere. Spirit, what other messages? There's a lot of people involved. There's a lot of damn people involved. There's going to be a lot of exposure. A lot of people who get the fuck exposed. And the persons that are being exposed and put on blast for this shit is not even the heavy hitters. You understand what I'm saying? It's not even the heavy hitters. Just imagine this. Say you have, you can look at the cartel, you can look at the mob, okay? The mob and the cartel both have foot soldiers. Every major gang, if you will, do. You understand what I'm saying? So any shootout go on, any major operation, this, that, and the other go on, is the foot soldiers got to go out and do it. And then the ones that's in leading head behind the foot or above the foot soldier, and so on and so forth. You understand what I'm saying? If all of them were busted or killed, you still don't have the boss at the head. Which means even though his whole flock of foot soldiers and whoever else have either been busted or killed or whatever, you have still left the boss who can regenerate this entire operation. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the shit is so major is that if somebody was to have the audacity or the wherewithal to have reached the boss, do you think that there is not another boss that would take that boss's spot? This shit would never end. There's a lot of people involved here. This is what's going on, y'all. I thank y'all for listening. I thank you all for watching. If you'll be so kind, so please like, share, and subscribe. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Y'all, this pissed me off. Because every day, okay, it be, other things come out in these readings for y'all and different things like that. But what pisses me off, and you can check this shit, you can fact check this shit with a lot of other readers, and this is how you know that this shit is consuming a lot of the energy, because all of this, everything through us, around us, is energy. There's two main fucking energies that's around you. There's other energies. There's two main energies that comes out in readings the most. One, fucked up ass family who trying to set you up, sabotage you, hurt you, harm you, kill you, destroy you for the purposes of money, stealing inheritance, committing insurance fraud, blood sacrifices, all kinds of shit. And the second thing be these elitists, these elite satanic powers that be in shadow government and they secret hidden treasure island bullshit and other freaky sneaky creepy shit that they got going on. That be the main energies around this motherfucker. And in between that, it don't be nothing but a whole bunch of murder, death, harm, destruction, illness, injuries, lies, deceptions, disruptions, and fucking chaos. I'm so tired. I noticed that though. You understand what I'm saying? Every other reader you go to, I guarantee you, if we do multiple readings in a day, I guarantee you at least one of our readings is going to be about shitty ass family fucking over their own damn people for money. Another reading will be about some wealthy, prominent people in power trying to screw over folks in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It's talking about the sinister, demonic shit that they're a part of or they into. No ifs, ands, buts about it. It would take me doing 3-4 readings a day for me to also get you a love reading out of there and get you maybe a financial reading or job reading or some other reading that's general for general everyday average Joe people. Okay? But that would take me doing like 4 readings a day, and 2 of them readings is going to be consumed by fucked up ass family and fucked up ass powers that be. Yeah. Anyway, honey, if you would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tip-diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond, or through ZELLE, which is TiffanyZiegler60@gmail.com. All of that information can be found in the description box below. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Don't stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.